We thought we handled adversity, which was the second period. We got in a little bit of a track meet, and I'm not sure how many teams want to get into a track meet with that team. We don't. We got away from the way we played in the first, or at least the way I thought we played in the first. Credit to them. But I do think we handled that adversity. I think going up 3-1, giving up a goal, which potentially was my fault for not getting that freshman line off there and calling a timeout, but that's something I'll learn from. I thought the last 7 minutes were good. You know, we could have definitely gone sideways based on what we were through last year in that same situation, in a tight game. But as we've talked about, this is going to be our league every night. So we might as well get used to playing in these games. Whether we execute or not, you might as well get used to playing in these games. And I was happy the way we executed down the stretch.
Will you talk a little bit, Chris, about the jump that you guys came out with? I mean, aggressive, literally from the start, drawing the penalties so quickly, just kind of jumping on.
Well, it's that BGSU Ice Arena home ice advantage is something I don't think we've been great at for the 4 years we've been here. I thought we were better last year. We want to take advantage of our home ice. I know our guys, listening to them talk, they love to play at home. We just want to come out swinging at 7 o'clock, and that's what I felt we did. I mean, those are our words, obviously not literally, but figuratively, we want to get after people, and just that's the way we want to play. You know, be aggressive and be ready. And that's a tribute to our guys. They came out flying, and you know, we've set the bar that way, John. So there's no excuse not to start games strong. I mean, I think it's huge to start games strong at home.
A big part of the game was blocking shots for you guys tonight.
Yeah, I thought they blocked shots too, though. I mean, we'll have to go back and really watch it, but it was a good, intense game. You know, I thought there was big time chances both ways, which again, I'm not sure that's necessarily the game we want to be in. But when there was opportunities to block a shot or you know, make a desperate play, I thought we did that.
Will you talk a little bit about that second period, Chris? I mean, you mentioned that it was kind of a track meet. Was it something that you guys got away from, or did they up it?
I probably a little bit of both. They upped it. You cannot be careless with the puck with those people on the ice and their top forwards, and we got careless with the puck. And you know, if it wasn't for Tomas making a couple of monster saves, you know, it's who knows what the score is at that time. We just cannot. I think we lost our poise a little bit. They started to push back harder, and we didn't know what to do. And all we need to do is get back to playing our game. Be hard on pucks, keep the puck going north, chip it when you have to chip it, take the ice when it's there. Nothing. We don't reinvent the wheel around here. We can't. But we got away from that. And as I say, we got in a little bit of a up and down meet with them, and that does not favor us. So we have to get back to our game.
And having said that, when you got that third goal, which, sorry, it looked fluky to me.
Yeah, it was.
But it looked like it gave you that, you know.
Sure it did.
That burst to do back, which you were doing.
I'm not a huge believer in the 2-goal lead. It's the worst lead in hockey, but 2 goals better than 1 goal as far as I'm concerned. But it was fluky. It was a bounce. I thought it was a bounce, John, that we deserved. Now, I may be wrong on that, but that's what I felt. I felt we played a good, strong game. I thought their second goal was a decent bounce as well. We very easily could have made that puck and got it past Riley, and we didn't. So I think it was kind of almost tit for tat there. So, but you know, the 2-goal lead gave us some life, but we played it, you know, a pretty good period up to get the third goal, and then like I say, when they got the second goal, with 7.5 minutes to go. Does the doubt come in? Here we go again. Is this going to be last year? And you know, you attribute the older guys for not letting that happen. I thought we finished well.
You mentioned Tomas. He had a good game for you.
Tomas had a good game. Tomas has played well. He had a good game. You know, Tommy Burke will play Sunday, and you know, I hope it's a goaltending situation where it's very difficult because all 3 of them are playing great. And Tomas took care of his business tonight, and good for him for that.
Earlier this week, you said Tomas was different mentally and physically compared to last year. How so, and what difference?
He was a little. I see a little more order to his game, Kevin. A little more maturity to his game. He's so athletic, and he gets there so quick. There was almost times we looked out of control last year, and that opens up holes, and then he gives up goals that he shouldn't give up. There was a little bit of times last year, Kevin, where it almost seemed like he was okay not playing in the second half of the year, and we got to him to say, you didn't come here to watch. I'm not taking anything away from Tommy Burke. He deserved to play. But Tomas Sholl was brought here to play, and he needed to just get a little more mature and grow up a little bit and accept that and understand that he can do something about not playing. I think he had a good summer. He's had a good month of September. He seems on top of it. I thought he played well tonight. That's going to help his confidence. There's no doubt about that.
And then when you look at your depth this year, you're rolling 4 lines, and you really don't have to hold your breath.
Right.
When any of the lines.
Like I said, I mean, I think I put the freshman line in a tough spot there in the third period, and that's 100% on me. But I thought they played well. I thought they had some really good shifts, and it wasn't always against the matchup that we were looking for. But it's the way it has to be, Kevin. We don't want to have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. We want to rely on all 12 forwards that are in the lineup that night, all 60, and we go deeper than that. So it's the way it has to be for us. And I thought tonight everybody had a chance. I mean, the freshmen didn't play as much, but I thought when they did have ice, they played well. And the other 9 forwards in particular, I thought did a nice job. And then, the D, I think the D did a good job.
Any other questions? All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
May I reach? Congratulations, Thomas.
Thank you.
Thomas, given the way last season went in terms of the lost leagues, how does tonight help? What can you guys take out of tonight in terms of holding leads?
Oh, it just sets a good tone for the rest of the year. I mean, last year we started off pretty good early, and then we started going off track, and we lost third period leads. So whenever you can close out a lead, especially against like a top 10 team, it's huge.
When Miami made it 3-2, was there any kind of here we go again, from last year?
No, I really think we just try to block out, like, that's just not who we are this year. Like, we've been talking about it, we've been working really hard this whole fall, and we wanted to close things out. That's what you have to do at this level, and that's kind of what stunted us last year, so we were really focused on getting the job done.
Thomas, John Wagner from the Blade, congratulations.
Thank
Will you
you.
talk a little bit about that second period? Coach called it a little bit of a track meet, and it kind of lands on your shoulders in that situation. What was your reaction there?
Well, I mean, the first period, I think we had most of the control, so I don't think anyone was surprised when they pushed back. I mean, they're a good team, they have good players, so anytime they kind of get manhandled a bit, they're going to push back just as hard. So you go into the second kind of expecting it and just take what you get.
Were you able to find, I mean, it looked like you stepped up to that challenge as well. I mean, will you talk a little bit about that?
For sure, yeah. I mean, the first period was great because I got a lot of like kind of easy stocks in the stomach, and that helped me see the puck. So second period, I just had a good feel for the game, so it was easy to step in and make some big saves.
How do you compare yourself in your game today as compared to where you were last season?
This summer, I worked a lot on just little things, like small details in my game to like make me more consistent. Because last year I had a few strong starts, a few strong outings, but it wasn't consistent. I'd have like one good game and I'd be out of it the next game. So this summer I was really focusing on just getting stronger, getting better in every aspect. So I just feel, I don't know, maybe a little higher preparation. I'm trying to approach the game a little differently this year.
Any other questions?
How would you assess yourself tonight? How do you think you?
I think I played pretty well. I mean, it's the first game of the year, kind of get those jitters out of the way. First and second goal, I mean, both goals, I think I could have. I think on my best, I could stop those goals. But I think overall, I played pretty well. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
What do you like about the power play so far? What's made that go in the 2 games so far?
I think we moved the puck pretty well. Me and Postgame are in front of the net, so it gives some space for the guys up top, and just move the puck quick, win the battles. Pretty much it. Bring pucks to the net.
Are you going out with the feeling to score that you're going to score?
Well,
Or,
I mean,
rather than given the way that things went at times last year, that you're going out there with more confidence.
Yeah, I mean, like I always want to contribute, you know, but like I'm trying to be like keep my game simple. Just obviously it's nice when you can contribute and score, but I think it's all about the win today. I'm happy that we won.
I was referring to the power play. When you guys go on the ice, are you going out feeling like you're going to score?
Oh yeah, yeah. We feel confident. We practice it a lot, and we got good chemistry out there.
Kevin, John Wagner from the Blade, congratulations. Will you talk a little bit about the first goal, and in particular, I mean, you guys came out with jump, and it looked like that even added to that jump you guys had in the first period.
Yeah, I mean, we're really excited to play somebody else, and like because we last month we've been like battling a lot in practice and stuff, so like playing a good team like Miami is really nice. And Cooper made a really nice pass to me. We just had to put it in. He made a good play.
And will you talk a little bit about the third goal? I mean, basically it looked like the puck just found your stick.
Yeah. Well, I think Nolan gave it to Murphy just it's the game plan. Bring pucks in net, a lot of bodies. So I crashed in net and I found a way to put it in.
And would you also talk a little bit about the emotion that gave the team, that third goal, because they?
Oh, it gave us like not like give us like a breath, you know, like it gave us like a second breath, and so like a little bit of confidence. So like we were like, all right, let's keep going. We got this, you know, like it was good, felt good.
And do you sense that this year is different? I mean, a lot of lost leads last year, and even when Miami closed within a goal this year or tonight.
Could you repeat?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you guys still feel confident when Miami closed within 3-2?
Yeah. Like we just stuck to the game plan, and like we've talked about, because I think it's gonna happen a lot this year that we're gonna have like a lot of maybe one goal advance, so we can make sure we get those points and make sure like not like take it, but just like stay there and like take it. You know, we just gotta keep respecting game plan and like put pressure and like then spend some time in their zone.
And then how does it help you guys? You have 12 forwards, 6 DL contributing guys. Don't have to, you're not relying on 1 or 2 guys.
Oh, so it means a lot, you know. Like, I think we got a really good team this year. Everybody can contribute, so I mean, like, it makes it easier. And even like their RD can move the puck really well, so it makes it easier for the forward too.
Is that all?
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.